Today, I am bursting at the seams to introduce you to today's special guest. For the very first episode of the This That Beauty show, we're so excited to have Emmy Award-winning makeup artist and beauty guru to the stars, Kevin James Bennett. Welcome, Kevin.
You're bursting at the what?
At the seams.
I love it.
Literally bursting with excitement to have you.
I'm so excited to be here for your inaugural show. I'm honored. I'm ridiculously honored.
So we have so much to get into.
So much going on.
So much in the world
right
of beauty.
now.
It's ever changing and evolving.
It's interesting. In this recession, we're having that lipstick effect. People can't buy them in all the pumps. Well, some can. Some still can. But everybody could buy lipstick. Everybody could buy makeup. We're seeing makeup trend on the consumer side. It's just going crazy. They want to know what's new, what's hot, because it's giving them a little boost. It's making them happy.
You're right. You're right. Women still want that thing that's going to make them feel good that they can afford. So you're right. They can't afford the expensive handbag or the expensive shoes. But you know what? I've got an extra 30 bucks. I'll buy me a great lipstick.
Exactly, and this is possibly one of the most exciting seasons we're coming into now for color. I mean, color cosmetics have pretty much landed exactly where I love them, which is color. No offense. I mean, I love the natural look, but actually I don't like the natural look.
No?
I like the neutral look.
I like a good neutral, tonal
okay, there you
look
go.
every now and then.
Neutral tonal. That's great.
Okay.
This whole natural thing that everybody's like, I want to look natural. It's like, you know how much makeup it takes to look natural?
I tell people that it takes more makeup to look natural
like you're not wearing anything.
To go glam.
I love a beautiful neutral makeup, but the thing is now with the trends coming in, you're just giving that beautiful, juicy pop of color like we did with you today. I kind of directed Felicia's hand a little bit today. I was like, girl, no red lip. It's like let's move forward now.
Okay, so you're already directing us towards trend. So let's get into trend. You guys know I love, adore, I can't live without my statement red lip. Usually matte to semi-matte. And I wanted to do my red lip today, and Kevin said, oh, no, girl, we're getting into trends. We're going to talk trend. Let's get into some tangerine. So before I steal your thunder, let's talk trends, and then we'll make it more relatable and how we can adopt it into, you know, kind of everyday, real way. But let's talk trends first. So you tell me, what do you see as one of the top trends for 2012? We'll get into a couple of others. But
Pantone, of course, came out with a list of the premier spring summer colors, and they named as of I think 2 weeks ago Tangerine Tango as the color of the year. Now Tangerine Tango is a rather strong statement color. It's a real reddish based orange. It's really strong. It's gorgeous, and the thing that I love about it, it's a color that looks good on every skin tone.
Now stop there. How do you make this wearable? Every skin tone, so from fair to my complexion, deep, how are we making this wearable?
At your face.
And is it eyes, is it nails, is it lips?
Look what we did to your lips today. Because the thing is, on your skin tone, we wanted to show it a little bit more user friendly. So instead of going full satin finish or matte finish in a tangerine lipstick, we cut it back with a little bit of gloss. So you've got this illusion of this beautiful, juicy tangerine lip.
Juicy, I like that.
But it's very accessible. People that are afraid of wearing red, that are afraid of wearing tangerine, are afraid of wearing strong colors on the lips, I always tell them, just take a little bit of lipstick, rub it into your moisturized lip as a stain, then put some clear gloss over it. You've got the illusion or the feeling of the color without committing to the full color.
So it makes you more modern, you're more trend inspired, you're not necessarily on the cutting edge, but it's kind of more trend inspired, more modern. And the gloss, I think, kind of makes anything wearable.
It softens it up. I understand that we have trends that we go from a satin finish to a cream finish to a matte finish, but we're talking about spring, summer. Spring, summer, I'm sorry, there is nothing happy about a matte lip in hot weather.
I love my red matte lip. You know why? But I'll tell you why I like it. I'll tell you why I like it. If we haven't noticed already under the cameras, I have extremely oily skin. So for me, I like that contrast of the matte and the dewy skin. Now, if I had so I feel like sometimes like a glossy lip and like a dewy, let's just call it dewy skin, not greasy, dewy.
No, we don't use those words.
So I kind of feel
you
like
glow.
I glow, exactly. So sometimes the glow on the face and the glow on the lips, it's like,
I'm just saying,
it can be a bit much.
spring, summer, because it is a time when we're wearing less clothing, lighter clothing. It's warmer, it's brighter out. We're spending a lot of time out of doors.
Okay.
I like a softer looking lip.
Okay.
I think first of all, it's a lot more accessible looking.
I agree.
I think that it works for a lot more people, a much larger cross section of people.
Okay.
Also, it takes that onus off of wearing a full strength lip color, because a lot of women are afraid. I mean, we created this whole nude lip phenomenon, and now a lot of women are afraid of wearing color. I can't wear red, I can't wear orange, I can't wear color, I don't wear pink.
Yeah, I hear that so much.
Why?
I hear that so much.
It's like, so the thing is, if it means cutting it back with a little bit of shine to get them into that lip color, I'm all for it.
Okay. Now, where else, can we incorporate this tangerine? And I guess it goes from kind of peach, tangerine, orange, everything along that,
Well, they were more
band.
color. I mean, the
can
trend,
we wear it on our cheeks, eyes,
well, we put
nails?
a little bit of the tangerine on your cheeks also, because I kind of like the cheek lip. But when you do that, we have to leave the eyes very neutral.
Okay.
The thing is, it's like you don't want to have the big earrings and the big necklace.
Right, exactly.
So we could do lip and cheek, but we can't do lip, cheek, and eye. It's a little bit too much.
So it's always about balance.
It's always about balance. And the other nice thing that you could do also, because Tangerine Tango, of course, was the big #1 color, but there were some gorgeous magentas, there were some beautiful lilacs, some strong yellows.
Okay.
I mean, any of these colors can be incorporated into your makeup as a single note.
Okay.
This is the thing. People get very phobic about color.
Okay.
But let's say that you're doing the quintessential smoky eye. Instead of using that black pencil, that gray pencil, that brown pencil, use a dark purple pencil.
Like a jewel tone.
Use a jewel tone green.
Okay.
Use a color. What I love to do is, on an eye makeup, to inject one bit of color, take a strong color eyeshadow, whether it be a pink, whether it be an orange, whether it be a yellow, wash it on the lid before you start doing any other makeup. Put it on the lid, blend it up into the crease, then do your liner, do your mascara, do your contour. By the time you're done, you've dampened down the color enough so it's just an accent. So the thing is, you had that little pop, and when your eye is up, and people don't automatically notice it, but when you lower your lid slightly, it's like that little bit of a surprise.
And it just gives this beautiful effect. It's not like color.
And it's a great surprise, and it's very fresh, it's very on point, it's very trend-worthy. And it allows you to play with your makeup, because the thing that people don't realize, anything that washes off that easily can't be that serious.
Right, I agree.
So the thing is, you have to play with your makeup.
I agree. I always tell women, like, experiment, try different colors. Like, instead of your black liner every day, try something a little bit different. The worst thing that can happen is you don't like it and you wash it off. Like, it's just that
exactly,
simple.
it's that simple.
Okay, so we're ready for your next big trend. What else you got for us?
We're playing around with layering or doing an ombre type of look on eyes, kind of tonal. I'm going to edit myself because I'm going to try and be kind about this.
All right, we don't have a censor in the booth, so be careful.
I am so tired of the smoky eye, but I really am. I'm tired of it. I mean,
no smoky eye?
Not no smoky eye, but the thing is, it's like, okay, you know what? We need to do something a little fresh to it. We need to change it up a little bit. So
what do you got? Tell us.
What I'm loving is take that whole ombre tonality, take a beautiful dark brown smoky eye, and layer an iridescent khaki over the top of it to give it a dimension, to give it a tonality, to give it some depth. To make it more interesting.
Is it more of a wash?
Definitely. After you're done, you take a beautiful shimmering or a metallic color and you just wash it over it.
And it's going to naturally give that ombre effect, going from lighter to darker.
And it's going to catch light and move it around. And you're still going to have your quote-unquote smoky eye that everybody loves. Because it is. It's a great glamour look. It's a great glamour look. And it's very sophisticated, or it could be very playful. It could be very sexy. It could be a number of things.
It's a go-to for a lot of women.
It's a great look, but the thing is, we have to change it up a bit. And bringing in, and this is where the whole thing with metallics excites me so much. I love the fact that metallics are so big again coming in. And it's not just your typical gold, silvers, bronzes. We're seeing metallic colors. You're seeing blues, purples, greens, pinks. I mean, all these colors are coming in strong. Can you imagine doing that smoky eye in a beautiful, like, royal blue metal finish.
Stunning. So some other options might be like navy or aubergine, something in that family, something other than black.
Definitely. And the thing that I like about the fact that it's metallic, especially compelling, is changing it up for nighttime. When you're in a low light situation, if you're wearing a dark matte eyeshadow, it's like your eyes are swimming in some abyss somewhere. There's no life, there's no light. When you use a metallic color, every now and again, as the light passes or as you get caught, it's going to give that other point of interest. It's going to give that little bit of a wow, that little bit of, ooh.
And I find that these metallics are so easy to use. Like you can just kind of smudge and the lighting does all the work. So you don't need like a lid, a crease, a contour, an inner and outer. You don't need to go through all that. You can just do a little smudge on the lower lash line, and then like the lighting kind of does all the work when you look down, look to the side, look up. So it's a ton of fun. I think it's a great option.
I have one more thing that I want to address while we're here.
Please.
Because there's been this whole big thing about BB creams.
Well, we should first say what BB creams are.
You explain, darling. You're the expert.
So BB creams are blemish balms, and they have been hugely, wildly popular in Asia. And it's kind of like a combination of a blemish treatment cream, a concealer, a foundation in one. And women, you know, in Asian countries like to kind of slather them on everywhere, and they're great. And they're starting to come to the States. I know Garnier has one. Does Bobbi have one?
There are so many people coming out with BB creams. But the trend that I'm noticing is
has one.
They're making these BB creams as quote unquote a tinted moisturizer, which is a little bit disconcerting to me because there are people with dry skin out there that are using BB creams that really shouldn't. So we need to like educate them a little bit. That's why I wanted to bring this up. Also, the other thing is, and I know the people in retail are going to hate me for this, but
watch your mouth.
We got to go there. Got to go there. It's like, sweetie, y'all need to save your money on tinted moisturizers. You take a little bit of your favorite, gorgeous, expensive moisturizer with a little dollop of your perfectly matched foundation. Tinted moisturizer.
Well, we are in the same camp, and I'll end it on that because I believe in full coverage foundation because I feel like full you can make to whatever you want it to be. You can kind of water it down with your moisturizer. You can make it a tinted moisturizer. You can make it medium coverage. But when you need that full coverage, when you've got a raging zit or dark spot, I don't care how much tinted moisturizer you wear. A raging zit. It's a raging zit. When you've got that, like, ain't no tinted moisturizer in the world going to cover that up.
Exactly.
So you need a full coverage. And I think so many consumers are afraid of full coverage, but you just kind of use it where you need it. You don't go full over the whole face. You
There's no reason to use foundation.
Need it there and done.
The thing that people don't understand is there's no reason to use foundation all over your face.
Correct.
Use it where you need it.
Correct.
Blend it out.
This is
We're done.
Awesome.
That was so fast.
You are awesome.
I love you, girl.
Thank you so much for coming.
Can I come back?
So much. Absolutely.
Really?
Let's get that book now.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. So listen, tell folks, where can we see you next? How can we stalk you? We want to be all up on your Twitter, your Facebook, everything.
I'm sort of like Pigeon Poo in Manhattan. I'm everywhere.
Okay. I've never heard that one before, but okay.
I'll be in London and in New York for IMATS, the International Makeup Artist Trade Show.
Okay.
I'll be at the Makeup Show in New York this year.
Okay.
You could find me at kjbennett, BENNETT.com.
Okay.
You can find me on Facebook as Kevin James Bennett. You can find me on Twitter as KJ Bennett Beauty. You know, basically just Google.
Kevin, mwah, my love, thank you so much for joining us.